बैठो 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 प्लीज बैठो। हाँ जी, सत श्री अकाल जी सारिਆਂ ਨੂੰ। वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल ऑफ यू। माइंड, वेयर इज द माइंड? डॉक्टर अभिषेक, डॉक्टर रंजीत पिल्ले, डॉक्टर क्षितेश, डॉक्टर संदीप भोला, सिविल सर्जन, डॉक्टर संगीता जी, एंड योर SMO अलकजोत, अलकजोत ने अलक अलकजोत, and it's very rare and unique name.
Sir, I think only one in the world.
Dr. Amit, Dr. Preet Mohan, Dr. Pooja, and our DMC सारे all of you. And सब तो ज़्यादा important है कि जोड़े साढ़े आज दे CHOs, ज़्यादा CHOs आए हैं जी, and medical officers. In fact, ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਟ੍ਰੇਨਿੰਗ ਦੇਣਗੇ, ਕਿਉਂਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਬਿਮਾਰੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਫਿਜ਼ੀਕਲ ਇਲਨੈਸਿਸ ਵੀ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਅਸੀਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਆ, lot of them, not all of them, but lot of them are caused because of the mind. ਬਹੁਤ ਸਾਰੀਆਂ ਮਾਡਰਨ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੀਆਂ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ, ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਰਿਲੇਟਡ ਹੈਗੀਆਂ। ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਇਜ਼ ਅ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਪ੍ਰੋਬਲਮ, ਸੋ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਕੰਡੀਸ਼ਨ ਯੂਰ ਮਾਈਂਡ not have stress, then you will possibly not have heart attack, you will not have, very few people will have migraine or irritable bowel syndrome, or there are so many other diseases like peptic ulcer. So most of the diseases are about the mind, and sometimes we are treating the physical diseases, and they can be treated with, most of them can be treated with chemicals. But awareness, knowledge is strength. अगर जानकारी है, if you have the knowledge, कि अगर पेप्टिक अल्सर है उन्होंने पेशेंट नीड्स काउंसलिंग आल्सो, which is a kind of a psychotherapy. So drug addiction is a mental problem, right? Overeating is a mental problem. Using too much mobile is a mental problem. Okay? Losing temper on small things is a mental problem. Domestic violence is a mental problem. So there is a very long list. So 1 in every 6 persons suffer from some kind of mental illness. बच्चों ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੈ, एंग्जाइटी न्यूरोसिस है, एग्जाम रिलेटेड है, चिल्ड्रन commit suicide, even medical students do that, engineering students do that, over speeding है, there are so many risky behavior है, these are mental issues. So there are a lot of mental issues. आजकल जिन्ने भी थोड़े डॉक्टर्स आ गया, lot of them they come to me कि बदले बच्चे साड़ी बदली नेड़े करा दो, I have a challenged child, उन्होंने behavior है, hyperkinetic behavior है, or some kind of autism, or so many other kind of mental disorders. You people have to, you see, if the mind knows, then the eyes will see, ears will hear. If the mind doesn't know, so you have to train your own mind, your own self. ਜੇ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਇਹਦੀ knowledge ਹੋਏਗੀ, so you will be able to help many more people without medicines. There are a lot of doctors, they put patients on lot of medicines, but there are very few doctors who put the patients off the medicines. They try to manage the patients with minimum amount of drugs. So for example, even for hypertension or diabetes, diet has a role, lifestyle has a role. For obesity, lifestyle and diet, you can manage or delay these diseases with even lifestyle disorders. Now if the mind knows, if all of you know, ਤੁਸੀਂ ਹਰ ਸ਼ੁੱਕਰਵਾਰ ਡੈਂਗੂ ਤੇ ਵਾਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ ਕੰਪੇਨ ਕਰਦੇ ਹੋ? So if everybody knows ਕਿ ਇਹ ਜਿਹੜਾ how this larva breeds, we have trained our 20,000 ASHA workers for this. We have, I mean, so far we have maximum rains this year, we have maximum you see water stagnation and all this, but till date we don't have a single dengue related death. There used to be 40-50 every year. So there is more than 50% reduction in dengue cases. So you see, if the mind knows, then you can help the society without drugs also, or with very few drugs, and particularly for pregnancy. So or even anemic kids, you can manage it even with the dietary modification, with sanitary habits, washing hands, wearing at least slippers, not walking barefoot. So So these are some of the things which everybody has to learn, and particularly about the psychiatric illnesses. At least you should be able to suspect, you should be able to screen, then refer the patient to nearest sub-division hospital or district hospital. In any case, you have AIMS Mohali also, you have PGI, you have Sector 32, Sector 16. So help is available for Mohali people. So you only have to suspect, screen, manage if you can. If you cannot manage, discuss with your peer group. And if still you cannot manage, then refer the patients. So if you give him medicine, if somebody is coming to you with a problem like migraine, you give him analgesics, you help him for next 6 to 8 hours. But if you tell him what is his condition and why is it happening, what can he do to change it, so you can help him for the rest of his life. ਤੁਸੀਂ ਚੰਡੀਗੜ੍ਹ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ, ਰੋਡ ਤੇ ਜਾਂਦੇ ਹੋ, ਪੁਲਿਸਮੈਨ ਨੂੰ ਦੇਖ ਕੇ ਹੈਲਮਟ ਪਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ, ਪਾਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ ਨਾ। ਕਈ ਬੰਦੇ ਹੁੰਦੇ ਆ ਜਿਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਕਿ ਸਿਰ ਤਾਂ ਮੇਰਾ ਆਪਣਾ ਹੀ ਹੋ, ਜਦੋਂ ਸਕੂਟਰ ਸਟਾਰਟ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਪਹਿਲਾਂ ਹੀ ਸੀਟ ਬੈਲਟ ਲਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਹੈਲਮਟ ਪਾ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ। ਸੋ ਦੈਟਸ ਅ ਬਿਹੇਵੀਅਰ ਚੇਂਜ। So similarly, if there is a bereavement in the family, some people can't cope with it. Okay? So this is again, it's a mental kind of situation which you can help. Sudden loss of near and dear ones, or there are so many other conditions, because you are dealing with the 90 to 95% of the population. PGI or the tertiary care institutes, they deal with 5 to 10% of the population. How many people can reach PGI? No? So most of the people will come to you. If you see 40 patients, 50 patients every day, how many of you need to go to even Mohali? Maybe 1 or 2, maybe 5, not more than that. So you are dealing with the majority of the population. So it's very important that you should know it, and you should train your Ashas. It's very important. She is there available 24/7. At least she should know how to do the crisis management. Convince the person कि कल ਨੂੰ डॉक्टर साहब आएंगे अपने हेल्थ एंड वैलनेस सेंटर वाले, तो मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਨਾਲ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਚੱਲਾਂਗੀ, and then you can convince the patient कि कोई नहीं ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆ ਕਰੋ, ਆ ਚੀਜ਼ਾਂ ਕਰੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ। then if need ਵੀ ਤਾਂ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਪੂਜਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਡਾਕਟਰ ਸੰਗੀਤਾ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ, ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਕੋਲ ਲੈ ਜਾਵਾਂਗੀ। ਸੋ ਇਹਦਾ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਬਿਮਾਰੀ ਹੈ ਇਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਹੱਲ ਹੈਗਾ, ਇਹਦਾ ਵੀ ਇਲਾਜ ਹੈਗਾ। ਇਟ ਇਜ਼ ਕਿਉਰੇਬਲ ਐਂਡ ਇਟਸ ਟ੍ਰੀਟੇਬਲ। ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੁੰਦਾ ਨਾ ਕਿ ਜੇ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਕਹੋ ਵੀ ਅਸੀਂ ਸਕਾਇਟਰਿਸਟ ਨੂੰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ, ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕੋਈ ਪਾਗਲ ਹੈ, ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਾਗਲਾਂ ਦੇ ਡਾਕਟਰ ਦਿਖਾਉਣਾ। ਸੋ ਜ਼ਰੂਰੀ ਨਹੀਂ ਕਿ ਬੰਦਾ ਪਾਗਲ ਹੋਵੇ। ਸੋ ਉਹਦੇ 'ਚ ਬੰਦੇ ਨੂੰ ਕੋਈ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ ਹੈ, ਐਂਗਜ਼ਾਇਟੀ ਨਿਊਰੋਸਿਸ ਹੈ, ਡਿਪਰੈਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ। ਡਿਪਰੈਸ਼ਨ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ ਸਟਾਰਸ ਨੂੰ ਹੋ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਬਹੁਤ ਅਮੀਰ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਜ਼ਿਆਦਾ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਵੱਡੇ ਵੱਡੇ ਬੰਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਯੂ ਕੈਨ ਹੈਲਪ ਦ ਪਰਸਨ ਕੋਪ ਵਿਦ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸ। ਸਿਮਿਲਰਲੀ ਫॉर particularly for drug addiction, ਸਾਡੇ ਮਾਨਯੋਗ ਮੁੱਖ ਮੰਤਰੀ ਭਗਵੰਤ ਮਾਨ ਜੀ ਔਰ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਰਵਿੰਦ ਕੇਜਰੀਵਾਲ ਜੀ, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਹੈਲਥ ਔਰ ਇਹਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਸ਼ਨ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੀ ਪ੍ਰਾਇਰਟੀ ਬਣਾਇਆ। ਐਂਡ ਵੀ ਆਰ ਟਰਾਈਂਗ, ਆਈ ਨੋ ਦੇਰ ਆਰ ਮੈਨੀ ਡਿਮਾਂਡਸ ਜਿਹੜੀਆਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀਆਂ CHOs ਦੀਆਂ ਪੈਂਡਿੰਗ ਹੈ। ਸੋ ਆਈ ਐਮ ਅਵੇਅਰ ਆਫ ਦੈਟ, ਇਜ਼ ਵਰਕਿੰਗ ਔਨ ਦੈਟ ਆਲਸੋ। ਸੋ 1000 ਡਾਕਟਰ ਅਸੀਂ ਰਿਕਰੂਟ ਕਰ ਰਹੇ ਹਾਂ, 1000 ਡਾਕਟਰ। ਸੋ ਆਈ ਵਾਂਟ all of them to be trained in, even you should be trained in critical care. If a patient comes, you should be able to keep him alive, him or her alive, till advanced life support or any support help comes, ambulance comes, do CPR. You should know, definitely know basic life support, but you should also know, medical personnel should also know advanced life support. You should know how to intubate a patient and use the ambo bag and the oxygen cylinder. These are available even in PSCs. Is it available? No.
Yes, sir.
Oxygen, you have oxygen?
Yes, sir.
You have ambo bag?
Yes, sir.
You have the endotracheal tubes? But I am sure none of you can do the intubation. I am very sure about it. But we will get you trained. If you are willing to get, are you willing to get trained? You should be able to save a life. If the patient comes to the hospital, it's a primary health care unit. You should be able to do that, and you should be trained to do that. Similarly for drugs. Now you are working in a village. Talk to your ASHA worker. You have a village health committee, health and nutrition sanitation committee. So you have 15 members in there. You should know who is taking hard drugs. If you can do one thing, that anybody who is using injecting drugs, first provide him with the safe syringes. Tell him that don't share syringes. You are injecting, okay, take this from me. Then talk to the psychiatrist that there are 5 people who are injecting in my village. Tell them don't inject. We will give you liquid methadone. I will put drops in your nose. Do that. Make your village drug free. Make it dengue free. And make it free from communicable diseases. I will honor you on 15th of August. मैं ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਇਨਾਮ ਦੇਵਾਂਗਾ 15 ਅਗਸਤ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾ ਕੇ 26 ਜਨਵਰੀ ਨੂੰ ਬੁਲਾ ਕੇ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਆਨਰ ਕਰਾਂਗਾ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਆਪਣੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ ਕੋਲ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਪਿੰਡ ਹੈ ਇੱਕ CHO ਕੋਲੇ 7 so if you can make 7 villages free I'm not saying ਕਿ ਲੋਕ दारू ਨਹੀਂ ਪੀਂਦੇ ਮੈਂ ਕਹਿੰਦਾ ਜੇ ਗੋਲੀ ਵੀ ਲੈਂਦੇ ਆ but even if you can stop people from injecting drugs and move to liquid methadone or oral substitution therapy it's a huge success HIV, hepatitis B and C spread will stop. That is what we want. If every CHO does, we have 3,000 of them. ਉਹਦੇ ਚੋਂ 26-2700 ਦਾ ਹੈ ਇਸ ਵੇਲੇ ਪੋਸਟਡ ਹੈਗੇ ਆ ਸੋ ਸਿਮਿਲਰਲੀ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਇਕੁਅਲ ਨੰਬਰ ਆਫ ਮੈਡੀਕਲ ਆਫਸਰ 1000 ਜੁਆਇਨ ਕਰਕੇ ਉਹਨੇ ਹੋ ਜਾਣਗੇ ਦੈਨ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਦਾ ਸਪੈਸ਼ਲਿਸਟ ਡਾਕਟਰਸ ਦੈਨ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ 50,000 ਨਰਸਿੰਗ ਸਟੂਡੈਂਟਸ ਉਹ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਆ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੁਹਾਡੇ PSC 'ਚ ਆਉਂਦੇ ਹੋ they come for community training let them go to the community teach them about this har shukrawar dengue they war do it on any other day whenever they come take them to the village check every house check their desert coolers check their fridge ਦੀ tray ਜਿਹੜੀ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਆ ਜੋ ਪੰਛੀਆਂ ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕਟੋਰੇ ਰੱਖਦੇ ਆ check all this and tell them about drug addiction first thing is that the students they have to protect themselves say no whether it is smoking whether it's any kind of other soft drugs or medical drugs not only hard drugs they should protect themselves and then they should also join you see if ASHA work you and the village state committee if we all try we can do it if only secretarist or the health minister or the health secretary or the doctors in PGI try then it will not happen so the change has to start from the village it has to start from the mohalla and it has to start with you with your knowledge so ਮੈਂ ਉਮੀਦ ਕਰਦਾ ਕਿ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਜਿਹੜਾ ਇਹ ਆਪਣਾ ਮਾਈਂਡ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਹੈਗਾ ਇਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਮੈਂਟਲ ਇਲਨੈਸਸ ਬਾਰੇ ਆਪਣੇ ਆਪ ਨੂੰ ਐਜੂਕੇਟ ਕਰੋਗੇ ਡੂ ਵੀ ਹੈਵ ਅ ਮੋਡਿਊਲ ਕਾਈਂਡ ਆਫ ਥਿੰਗ ਫॉर them we have a module so you must read the module share that knowledge with everybody it will spread that knowledge if you have a somebody retired teachers retired ex-servicemen form a group bring them into your state committee so I'll come and join your state committee one day for village level activities plan your activities how your people can be you see free from drugs how can they be free from sickness and misery how can you have the healthiest village in Punjab including the sanitation measures educating them that keeping the village clean free from flies and mosquitoes how does it help so how does it bring down diseases and not burning paddy husk because it is the air you see the air of that paddy husk may or may not affect people in Delhi but it will definitely affect you and your kids and your pregnant wife or whatever it is you should know how to I'm sure you know how to recognize a high risk pregnancy so that care should be a continuum and no lady should be pregnant preferably before she decides to conceive but if she has conceived then it is possible the 9-month period is long enough even if you take care of her proper diet exercise maybe yoga and nutritional supplements like iron folic acid so nobody should be definitely not anemic when she delivers the child and no school kid should be anemic when they leave the school and if you are trained in advanced life sport every kid who leave the 10th class or the 12th class they should know what is first aid what is basic life sport they should know how the diseases how these hookworms and other worms get into your tummy from where they whether it's on the food they get it from the toe of your feet so if the children know all this they will take precautions they will be wiser just washing hands before eating food and very simple habits brushing their teeth in the morning they must maybe doing it keeping their nails smart and brushing their teeth at night before they go to bed so if you can teach them simple things and if you can teach if you know what is the ideal diet we have given a chart we are working on sudden cardiac death why sudden cardiac death something wrong in the food supplements take only natural foods that is the simplest solution we will be testing food supplements and you see the diet for a pregnant lady the diet for gym goer we have given everything we have given the detailed guidelines have you seen it you can follow my page on Facebook so everything is there So you should use this. You will use it as for your knowledge. I'm sure Dr. Abhishek, Dr. Kshitij and Dr. Ranjit, they will come here. It will be a regular kind of activity and we will monitor it. And it will be really a great honor. Their hard work, you see, the Dr. Sandeep, your civil surgeon, everybody is trying. So there are 7 states, and at the end of this current, it's called a pilot project. Then we, of course, we scale it up to the entire state. So everything depends on you. You should aim for the first position among the 7 states.